load that one up. Hey, hey.
Oh, got a little wink action
Hey,
there.
hey. And set. The Warriors in the state final.
Along with Keith Merritt here, ICRC-TV Sports presents high school bowling, Ohio State Athletic Association bowling, and we got a great matchup for you this afternoon. The Mason Comets against the Lebanon Warriors. Keith, these teams are just located 8 miles from each other, but participating in 2 separate conferences. The Mason Comets are out of the GMC conference, and Lebanon out of the GWA conference, which is just north of here, up through Dayton.
Yes, yes.
Typically, these two conferences have been some of the toughest conferences in Ohio, loaded from top to bottom.
Absolutely. And watching the kids roll the balls here, the first couple frames, you can see that both these teams have excellent bowlers.
They do. We'll keep a close eye on lane 16. We got Gabe Twala, who's posting right now at 227 average for the Warriors. That's second in the GWA. So it'll be great to see Gabe. All right, we got Damian Sauer was attempting, just up on the 10 pin. There's that tough 10 pin.
There's that tough 10 pin. We got a buddy, John Hayes, knows all about those tough 10 pins.
All about 10 pins. Absolutely. You see, yesterday on the PBA Tour, 10-time tour winner Sean Rash was up in the 10th frame of the final match. All he needed to do was make the 10 pin for his 11th victory, and he missed it.
Missed it.
And for the pros, that's a 95% spare shot.
Yep.
Even some of the best of them. So. Jeremy Capar with Mason with a nice strike there.
Very nice.
10 right back in the pit. Jeremy Sr. Kept Gabe Twala right here. That 227 average.
Very
We
nice.
got a turkey right off the bat for Gabe. Pins went splattering.
And light hits up here carry real well.
They sure do. Followed up with Mason with Damian Sauer with another strike.
Another two-hander, spreading the pins.
But Keith, I think we've seen a change of bowling in the last years. From us, our old style of bowling is going away, and these two-handers are really taking over with the amount of revs that they can get on a ball throwing it two-handed.
Not only that, with the new condition of the balls, the stock cover of the ball and the cores, the asymmetrical cores. You don't have to do a whole lot with the ball to get it to rev up, and if you've got a two-hander, you can really juice it up.
Got Dallas Stone here with Lebanon trying to convert. Pretty difficult spare.
Nice shot.
Nicely done.
Very nice.
Put that ball right into the pocket, converting, taking out the 5-pin. All right, we got Jonathan Hayes here from Mason, cleaning that oil off that ball. Jonathan Jr. from Mason. Having a fine year. Jonathan posted.
He's rubbing the heck out of that ball. I think it was
Sure
15 pounds at first. It might be 14 pounds now.
Here comes Jonathan ready up. Nice smooth delivery.
Yes, sir. Roll up, roll up.
Oh, and
How
he gets
about
a
that?
great carry on that one there. What a great trip up. As you see Coach Riestenberg from Mason, all smiles in the background.
I think if you ask him, he'll probably tell you he read a bad rack, and that's how he's
It
shot.
could be. I think, watch this replay here.
Nice release. Just got out a little wide.
Got a little wide. Head pin comes off the board, trips out the 6, and boom, down goes the 4. Very nicely done. Coach Joe Riestenberg, longtime coach here, has another fine season. Mason Comets tied for first in the GMC, looking for a GMC title again this year.
He's a good coach. He's a good man. Gets the best out of each player.
Open there for Lebanon. Damian Sauer with that two-handed approach.
Wow.
Right,
Nice
10
ball.
in the pit. Beautiful
Very
ball by
nice.
Damian. You just see that two-handed release, gets those revolutions out on the ball, and just snapping it right back into the pocket.
Nice thing about having that kind of rev is you don't have to be so precise with the ball. You get it usually about a 3 or 4 board swing either way, and then the ball's going to react.
Jonathan Davis again. Let's see if he can take advantage of that lucky break he had on the last strike. Mixing it up. Oh, it just it tapped the 7-pin twice and just leaves it.
Wow. 7-10 pocket hit. Just a bad break. Wow. Just a very bad break. Good pitch all the way around.
You know, Keith, one of the big things for these high school teams is to convert their spares.
Yes.
You know, a lot of strikes to get out there, but spare conversions are so important.
Yes, it is.
Let's see if Jonathan here can convert that 7-pin. Got to get right over the second arrow.
Bring it home.
Bring it home.
Very nice. Very nice.
Jonathan
Very
Davis.
nice.
That could be the difference sometime in a match as far as the amount of spare conversions that these guys can make.
Yep. So what we haven't talked about is the lane conditions that these guys are rolling on today, and it's a typical house pattern.
Typical house pattern, just over 40 feet. Get the oil out there, and you can definitely see right after the 40, what we call it where the break point is of the ball. The ball starts to hook a little bit more. The friction takes a hold of the ball.
Yep. Until about the midway through the second game, there'll be a little push down the oil. The reaction will be a little bit different. You just got to adjust to it.
Another fair conversion there. Gets out the 4-pin. Very nicely. Jeremy Capehart, senior for Mason, having a fantastic year.
Yeah, you got to understand that ball a bit. Still carries.
There's another ball for Jeremy. Jeremy, 4-bagger in a row. Sometimes called a hambo when we get there for Jeremy.
There it is. Nice release. Ball flushing up. Throwing that 5-pin, taking a 7 out.
Damian Sauer.
Tim Sauer.
Pocket.
Oh,
wow, that's our
seven.
second 7-10 pocket split. You see Jeremy.
Wow.
Oh, Damian just can't believe that one.
That's 2 on that lane.
Replay here. What doesn't take out the 7-pin? It goes off the board.
The head pin. Head pin missed the 7 and the 10.
That
Yep.
just couldn't carry it.
Yep. There, you miss both of them at that point. You want to at least get one. One lose 2 when you're on a double like that. Straight up the back. Real soft at the bottom and rolls the ball really well.
Another great team here.
They'll be tough next year.
They sure will. That G-Walker conference is always tough with teams like Beaver Creek, Centerville, perennial powers up there. Butler,
Yep.
really well too.
They pull some very tough competition. Nice cover on that.
Very nice cover. Nice conversion, I tell you.
Dallas.
Let's see if Damian Sauer can convert that 10-pin.
Very
nicely
very
done.
nice, very nice.
Jonathan Hayes would love to see that done on Thursday nights, I'll tell you that. You know, the GMC's got a long history of some great bowlers. I know one of the bowlers that we bowl with on Thursday night, Dave Metters with Lakota West. You know, I think Dave graduated at 206 average and remarkably bowling at a 249 average now. It's just awesome bowling to have a 249.
Dave was a one-handed bowler in high school. Still threw a very respectable 206 his senior year, but when he went to college, he during Christmas break, decided to try two-handed and has perfected that style like nobody's business.
Look at this strike here from Jonathan Davis.
Yeah.
Pulls it right up in the pocket, just drives all 10 pins into the pit.
Flush.
Nicely done. Jonathan off to a good start.
Wow.
All these boys good.
Straight up 10. Didn't finish up.
Jeremy Capehart from Mason. Another pretty smooth delivery from Jake. Pushing the ball not too far back and releases right through it. Up into the, oh, and he gets a trip out of the 7.
Very nice.
Very nicely done. That's a 6-pack,
in a row.
Keith. Back for Jeremy.
He's got a 290 rolling here.
Watch Jeremy cover that 7 pin. Just watch it pin. Just
Nice
head
flush
pin.
shot.
Oh, with a
So that
spin.
head pin did the damage on that 7 pin. It
there.
didn't do anything on Mr. Sowers. He just flushed one.
Some great scores on lanes 15 and 16.
Yeah, boy. It's like your score, Bob.
I only wish. All right. See if Jonathan Davis can get out.
Come on, John.
He's
Straight
going
up
up for the
10.
turkey. Right into the pocket.
Oh.
Oh, it just wraps around the 10
Elite 10.
pin there. Yeah.
Good pitch. Good pitch. Nice cover. So Sowers just made a nice cover. Let's see if we can hold a spare here.
Big shot. He's been working hard, you know, on his 10 pin. I've pulled up.
Oh,
very
no,
nice
no, no.
conversion.
Very
from
nice.
John.
Very nice. Changed balls, went to a less aggressive ball, and let the ball just slide through.
Good old plastic ball. I know I
love it.
recommend that so heavily for people trying to make that 10 pin.
Absolutely.
The ball won't hook as much. Let's get some updates here. Gabe Tolly is 174 into the 6th frame. High score there for him. Just that 1-7-10 split that he left. All strikes. Jeremy Capehart. Dallas Stone with another
Nice
strike.
ball from Dallas.
Very nice. All right.
All right,
Let's see if
Jeremy
Jeremy
can
here.
get him 7 in a row. Nope.
Coming up, getting into the mixer.
Oh!
He is carrying the mixer today. Jeremy with his 7th strike in a row. Fans are going wild back here. Watch this replay.
Come over here.
Look at
Head
just
pin again.
Head pin.
Just doing the
Boom,
damage.
it is doing the damage.
Yep.
I'll tell you.
Mr.
Damien
Sauer.
Sauer trying to get it back. Oh, leaves it tough. 2-4-10 split conversion.
On this house pattern, if you get it outside too wide past that second arrow, there's a lot of oil. It will not come back. Even with two-handers revving.
Let's check back to Jonathan Davis here.
Come on, John.
Nice, nice conversion.
Nice flush shot.
Beautiful, beautiful
Very
shot.
Look at that ball. Right up 10. Nice release. The 5 pin throwing right into that 7. Ball's driving.
All right, we're catching up here on lane 16. Gabe Talby will be. We got Jeremy and Gabe both rolling up here roughly at the same time, so let's see who's going first. It looks like Jeremy's going to get up there. Keith, what do you call 8 in a row? I don't even know what that's called.
A lot of strikes.
That's a lot of strikes. Got that. Call it an octet. I don't know. Here it goes. Ball looks like it's coming out.
No.
Wide. He got it out just a little wide.
Sure
did
did.
not come back. Leaves the washout. The 1-2-10. Boy, Gabe. Those two.
Yeah, he just let the smash something. Wow.
All right, Jeremy needs to get that ball just to the left side of the head pin. Let it fly against the 10 pin. The ball will do the rest. It's called going to the Brooklyn side.
Exactly right. That's got a shot. That's got a shot.
Oh, it just missed off.
Too much. 10 pin conversion to 7 pin.
Nice conversion.
Yeah,
Gabe.
he's too flexible on 7. Kid rolls the ball really well. Okay.
Coach Riesenberg does a little sub there. Oh, what a job there. So you can sub at any time during the match. That bowler can't come back in.
Right.
And Coach Riesenberg right there brings in one of his subs.
Rolled the ball really well.
Alex threw the ball nice.
Yeah.
Damien was struggling a little bit, so that's what you do. When you're struggling, get somebody in there and see if we can finish up the game clean.
That is one thing about high school bowling. When you substitute, it's a team thing, and you got to go with it as a bowler. These kids know it.
All right, we got Dallas up here. See if he can make another. He's turning a lot of the spins. Oh, it's a chop. Just chopped this team up quite too hard.
That's a good competitive match.
It is. You know, we're in the 8th and 9th frames here of the first game with just about all 5 bowlers. So after the first game, we'll get a tally here and see what it is. The boys will bowl another singles game. They'll bowl 2 total. And then they'll get into, after a brief break, what we call Baker bowling, when it's team bowling. Really fun to watch.
That's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
It's Jonathan Davis again. See if he can double up. Big 10th frame.
Very nice ball.
Throwing another
flush.
strike there.
Very nice.
Boy, I tell you what, when you get that foundation strike in the 9th and carry it through in the 10th, those pins just pile up. So Jonathan, he's 186 through 9th.
He stayed down on that ball really nice. Really nice.
You know, it's important that the bowlers, you see Jonathan wiping his towel off the ball there with the towel, and he's doing it pretty much as his routine. You know, it's important to get into that same routine to do it over and over and over.
Keep a rhythm.
Absolutely. Good one here, Jonathan, as he's, let's see if he can go for that 3-bagger.
That's close.
Right over there.
Close.
A little high. Oh, it just come up high.
So he got a little soft with the speed on that ball.
I think he did. Yep.
Really good game. Well, make a spare. Another high shot. Oh.
Dallas came up just high.
Dallas.
All right, Jonathan Davis trying to wrap up his last ball here in the last frame.
Nice conversion. Very nice.
Nice conversion
Very
for
nice
Jonathan.
game.
Very nice game. Jonathan wraps up 213. Very nicely done.
And the guy who was bowling against Gabe shot 231.
231. Just
nice.
over his 227
Yeah.
average. So very nicely done.
Yeah, he's averaging 227, so it was just another ho-hum game for him.
Dallas was off to a good start. Opened up the last 2 frames and finished up with 145. Here's Jeremy with his last open. Let's see if he can come back from that open.
He's got a 250 game if he gets his first 2 in the 10th. Came across that ball really nice. Carry it.
He loves carrying that 7-pin there at the end, doesn't he? Very nicely done.
Very nicely
Watch the replay on this one here. Coming up right into the pocket. Boom, great pin action.
That head pin doing damage. All right, take a deep breath, keep your nerves calm, and roll the same ball.
One more strike here. Puts him at 243 with a chance to get into the 250s. Gets the ball down.
Got it in a little early.
It just stayed right in the oil and takes 10 right down the pits. I think even Jeremy's smiling on that one. Now watch how he gets it just inside 10. Just got it inside 10, which was, that ball just didn't hook up as much, but it stayed in the oil. Wow. Jeremy Capehart with the game. He'll be in the 250s here. Yep. Fantastic for the senior. Just love to see the seniors come on strong at the end of the year. Commentary. Now let's watch Jeremy finish up here in his last ball. One more time. Pulled that one. Trying to go on the Brooklyn side.
Good enough.
Good enough. Gets 9. 252 for Jeremy Capehart. Great applause here by the fans that are gathered to watch this match. 252. Strong match. All right, Alex Ellinger, who is the substitute in for Damian Sauer. We'll see if he can finish up this game here. Well, I was going to hope for a mixer up. Oh, he's the 5-pin. Here's Jeremy.
Just got a little fast on this pitch.
Yeah, you can see it about 2 boards to the left of that marker out there. Boom.
At that point, you just point it in the middle and get as many as you can.
For Alex here to
Straight up. Up.
spares it up. Let's see if Alex can get that last ball there. Smiles for Alex.
Good scores on that pair over there. 232, 252, 231. Good scores.
Just didn't come back for Alex. Just got a little bit off to the right. Finishes up there with a 160 though. All right, let's switch it up here if we can to lane 18. Lane 17 and 18 as we're coming in. So the last couple of balls of the first game here. Andrew Sizemore up on lane 18. Let's see if he can convert the 7-pin.
Leverage coach talking to his players.
Noah Pennington with a nice 203 for the Warriors.
Absolutely.
Smooth two-hander. Ball out there. Hooks over, takes out the 7-pin. Once he gets the ball out there, gets it right out over his strike ball, but moving right with his feet. Drive part of the lane and just hooks over. Nice job. All right, free ball here in the 10th. See where we can track that ball rolling over on that second arrow there, Keith.
Yep. Looked like he was on 10.
On 10. Oh,
Like
a solid 9. Great ball.
Yep.
All right. I think the last ball here is Ethan Finch Jr. from the Warriors. Ethan with a strike in the foundation 9th. He can pick up some needed pins here for the Warriors.
Also 180 game.
That's going on the Brooklyn side. He carries it on the Brooklyn side. Keith, do you know why they call it Brooklyn?
I have no idea.
A long time ago, when people from Manhattan used to go over to Brooklyn to bowl, they had to cross over the river. Just like that shot crossing over the head pin. That's why they call it Brooklyn.
I'll be darned.
A little bit of trivia there. How about that?
No idea.
All right. Big ball here. Ethan can get up another 20 pins here.
You know how you make a Brooklyn strike look pretty? You should put one right behind it.
That's exactly right. It's like headed towards your nose. Yep. Gets a 9. Last ball of the first game here. See if he can convert the 4th pin.
Nice 172 game.
Pulled a little bit wide there.
He's up to 171.
171. So that'll cover it here on the first game. We'll be back with a quick recap to see who's leading after the first game as the boys will start right away. All right, as we start the second game here, you see the Mason Comets lead the Lebanon Warriors 998 to 891, about 107 pin lead, Keith. But as we know in bowling, anything can happen.
Oh my gosh, can it ever? Can it ever?
So it's been a good match so far. Mason had a couple of nice game there by Jeremy Capehart, Jonathan Davis.
Yeah, they're rolling the ball really well here. Just a matter of them keeping their carry.
Absolutely. And you know, with the high school match, we do have the girls also bowling, and Lebanon Warriors had a nice 846 series themselves for the girls. You know, Hannah Rearick, a 200 game.
Very nice.
Nice game
Very
for her.
nice.
All right, we'll pick up some of the action here. We're going to go up. We'll catch up on lane 17 and 18 here.
And Mike just threw a big old strike.
Mike Finley. He got a 191 his first game for Mason.
Yeah.
We got Ethan Finch here for Lebanon, up on lane 17. Nice smooth delivery.
Yes, he
for
does.
Ethan. Looks like it's carrying a little heavy though. Right through the nose. Fortunate to not get the split on that one, Keith.
Yeah, he started doing that in the 10th frame. He went Brooklyn through the nose in his first pitch here, so he's going to have to make an adjustment with his feet or with his eyes. One of the two. Move the ball out wider or move his feet in left.
Yeah, looks like he is coming through pretty good right up the second arrow, so I think a little movement with his feet would work to the left. This is the second game here, you know, for Lebanon. Oh, he just chops that off.
Goodness.
Tough
Bad
break
break.
there.
Bad break.
I think if you tried that 10 times, I don't think he would chop it once. It's sometimes amazing how that happens. On lane 18, we got Andrew Sizemore coming up. I think Andrew's the smooth lefty here. Pitch down, ball coming up light. Oh, didn't quite carry it up. Leaves a very difficult 2-8-10 split conversion.
Got it outside of 10.
Yep.
Just
On lane 17 for Mason coming in, we got Keon Encarnacion. Ooh. Oh,
right.
what
Got
a
a good
break
break.
there for Keon. Trip out that 9-pin to get away from that difficult split.
Yeah, a bad break and a good break. Bad break, the head pin went straight up over the 610, but the good break is he tripped out the 9.
Let's see if Andrew here what he can do. This is hard. It's hard, but it's good sometimes just to get the 2 pins that you can get.
Yep.
All right. See Keon here on lane 17 if he can get the conversion.
Keon's brother is a high rev player, but he's one-handed.
Yeah, he was a great bowler also for the Mason Comets about 3 years ago.
Bowled my son.
Nice conversion for Keon. Important to get those spares going early.
You know,
Keon's actually the leading average at Mason. He's got a 208 average this year, senior.
You can sure tell the difference when he first started bowling to his senior year. Just the composure that he has on the lane. He acts like, you know what, I'm here, I'm knocking him down, and nothing you can do about it.
Michael Finley.
Pretty
see,
ball.
Nice pretty ball.
Pretty
Michael
ball.
just blasts all 10 back in the
Pretty
pit.
ball.
Michael starts off the first and second frame with strikes.
But straight up the second arrow. Flush. 10 pin straight back.
That's 2 in a row for him.
Yep.
It looks like we've got a few people starting off. Gabe with 2 in a row, Dallas with 2 in a row for the Warriors. So it would be great to see a 300
It
game.
would be.
wouldn't
It would be.
Last year when we were on the telecast, Evan Haas, who is now up at Wright State, bowling for the Wright State Raiders, had the first 11 and left the 10 pin in the 12th frame. So close.
Holds a lot of school records.
Oh, man, you gotta
Noah.
like that for Noah Pennington. Let's watch this replay and which pins take out what here. I'll
Keep
tell
an eye
you.
on that head pin. There it goes, and it comes, and it
tap.
stays, and it comes around again.
Wow, that is something.
Awesome.
All right, here's Keon Encarnacion. That's a powerful ball there. You can just see the revs with that two-hander, getting it out on the lane, breaking it back when it hits the friction part. Fantastic ball there. All right, lane 18 for Mason. Michael Finley. See if he can start out with a 3-bet.
The revs on that ball.
Boy,
Man.
10. Nice ball
Wow.
from Michael there. Michael Sr. from Mason. Mason has 3 seniors. A little lefty action.
Yep.
Coming right out on the opposite side of the lanes. Beautiful hook right into the pocket. Takes all 10 pins back into the pit.
I saw Michael and his dad up here at these lanes during the summer practicing a lot.
You know, that's what it takes, Keith. You know, just like baseball or any of these other basketball, it's a 12-month sport for these kids to get to. I guarantee you, Gabe with his 227 average works at it all year long.
We were talking about Dave Metters earlier. He averages 249. He probably bowls probably 6 days a week, and that seventh day he's practicing.
Yes.
I mean, even as good as he is, it still requires practice.
You know, I think Ethan made that little adjustment there to the left. The ball just didn't come back. Not as many revs on his ball, so he's got to watch when he gets it out in that oil.
Right.
Harder to get back.
This young man here throws a lot of revs on the ball. Noah.
For a one-hander, absolutely.
Flush.
Beautiful ball there.
Beautiful ball.
Flush into the pocket, takes all 10 back. No, with a turkey. Second, third, and fourth. All right, let's see if we can get that conversion here for Ethan Finch.
Yep.
Chops it off.
Yep. Just pulled it across his body a little bit.
Andrew Sizemore.
Smooth two-hander. That should be a better pitch.
Stayed out over there.
He's in the oil.
Yep. Sometimes the speed, you know, these guys get a little amped up and a change of speed. Watch Keon's ball here.
He's going to have no lack of speed, that's for sure.
Absolutely not. Wow, beautiful ball there by Keon.
His brother told me that encarnacion in Spanish means 10 pins straight to pit.
Yeah, with these two,
I think it's true.
I know. Of course, you know, some of the fun things I've bowled with his dad, it didn't happen there. Michael Finley. Let's see if he can keep it going here. Michael, going.
Stop.
Oh, we got a roller. Oh, no, not quite. That would have been a great break.
Young man here throws nice straight up the back ball.
Beautiful
pitch.
ball.
Beautiful
pitch
pitch. Yep.
Michael
Pulled across his body.
Across the six pin. Single pin spares. As a coach, I tell you what, man, you better have the thumbs out because it'll drive you crazy.
Yep. Got another one coming here. Oh, all right.
You know, I've seen Keon get on a roll before.
Yeah.
When he does, it's just something to watch, especially early on.
There's Noah. He's on 3 in a row. Very soft at the bottom of the delivery here. Very nicely soft. Here comes the ball. Nice switch shot. Yeah. It stays under the ball so long. It does. Comes out of it really smooth. Here comes a high rev. Yeah,
and
boy.
I tell you what, he is on right now. That's a turkey for Keon Encarnacion. 68 through 3 with a double and a fourth and a fifth.
Kevin Noah got a battle going here. See if that two-hander make a move here.
Oh, that's like the third 2-8-10 that we've seen.
Sure has. He left 2 of them back-to-back now. Or no, second frame he did. Here comes
Michael Finley.
Got it down
Come
a little
back
wider.
off of that.
Oh,
Much
yeah.
better.
Wow.
Beautiful. This pin's went flying.
Student body right
It's
on that.
interesting when that lefty gets that ball coming in from the left side here. Oh, pretty to see. Junior Adam Sizemore. Let's see if we can get that ball on the right side.
Give it a try.
Get a little bank off the wall.
Got the 2.
Got the 2 though.
Yep. Oh, Ethan, he's got the old-time bowling style. Just straight up the back. Not a whole lot of movement on his body. Lets the ball do all the work. That head doesn't move. Comes the ball.
Hooking up a little bit now.
Yeah, he got it out wider.
Getting him to the second game here might be the time that the boys get a little adjustment to their feet.
I like that boy's game, though. I like his head doesn't move. He stays behind the ball. It's just a matter of getting his feet right. He's got a nice game.
And on lane 18 here, got the Warriors' only senior.
Noah. Going 4 in a row. Nice delivery.
Come on back.
Oh,
He takes
yeah.
it down for the Yahtzee for
Yahtzee.
Noah. He's got them all. He's got 5 there in a row.
Nice
Great
ball.
start for Noah
Great
Pennington.
ball.
The Warriors having a little bit of a comeback here for themselves.
Nice
But
cover.
I mean, anything can happen. A lot of bowling left.
Keon and Mike need to double up. Keep the advantage. Oh. They made a switch.
We did. Brought a sub in.
Five-lane conversion, no problem. Dallas. Goes Keon. Wow. Straight back. Beautiful ball. Beautiful ball. Keon's on 4 in a row. The leadoff bowler for Mason on this pair, and the leadoff bowler for Lebanon's Noah's got a 5 in a row. Good battle going there.
Gotta love that delivery.
I'll tell you what, that's just a simple game there.
All right, Michael
Michael
Finley.
got it out wide.
Get it wide, coming back. He gets in the, you gotta love the revs on that ball.
Wow.
Gets a mixer.
Wow.
5 out of 6 strikes for Michael Finley.
Those kind of revs, you can miss left, you can miss right. Speaking of revs, there's Keon and Noah again.
Boy, just a great matchup.
Yeah,
I know
really
you're
good
really not bowling against each other. They're bowling as a team, but,
Yep, but it's still
both
fun
lead
to
off
watch.
bowlers here on 17 and 18. Let's see what Noah
I don't think they know that they're bowling well against each other.
Noah blast 10 at a pit. 6-pack for Noah. Great job.
Feed off each other here.
You know it. You know they're thinking. You saw that?
Absolutely.
Oh, just got it
wide.
wide. Got the ball behind the head pin.
Another 5-pin. That light shot just not carrying out that 5-pin, not a flush. Keon can make this.
He can with the revs on his
Yep,
ball.
you got to barely touch the front pin there. 2 pins.
Because you got to carry the 8 in the back.
Yep.
But with his revs,
Be done.
anything can happen. Ooh, good try by
Yep.
Keon.
Good try. Yep.
He knew it. He knew it was close. It's great to watch the reaction
Yep.
of the boys.
Ethan's on a strike here.
Great thing about Ethan, you know, if you can keep that ball, you know, on the same mark over and over again,
Watch his head. It doesn't move.
it does not move.
Got a little soft with that one. Mike. Big high rever. Come on.
Oh. You just see that Michael Finley is on.
He's on 4 in a row. Oh, 3 in a row.
Watch this ball come up into the pocket here,
Wow,
Keith.
watch that head
Pins.
pin.
Wow.
Everything just flushed straight back.
As soon as that ball hit the head pin, all 10 were in the pit. Fantastic. 6 out of 7 strikes there. 6 out of 7 for Noah Pennington. Great bowling.
Noah's on 6 in a row. It's a good match.
See if he pulled that one. Just pulled up on it. Tough break. All right. No, it's going for his 7th strike in a row.
Got it right there.
Beautiful ball. Boy, you could just see he's just hitting. He's coming inside about 414. See where
I'd
that
say.
rolls.
I think it rolls out around 12.
12.
Yep.
Hits the brown marker out there. That's
Just
where that
hammers it.
Wow, beautiful shot. We got some great bowling here today. We're fortunate to see from these two teams 8 miles apart.
Yeah. Make the right move and carry that 5-pin. Oh, he did.
Ringing 10.
Ringing 10. Here comes Keon. He needs to get back
Key
on
on him.
again.
See if he can get back on his strike. Comes back. Oh my goodness gracious! That is called the Stone 9.
Stone
Watch
9.
that ball drive right past the 9-pin.
Right past it, and then the
Oh,
head pin
my
comes
gosh.
and misses it.
That messenger said, "Nah, baby, nah. I'm not taking you out." Wow.
Too good of a ball. He goes with a harder ball, so doesn't have to hook it as much. Go right at it. There you go.
Covers the 9.
Yep.
Probably a pin that he doesn't shoot very often.
You might shoot it more than we do. Even back on his game here. He changed ball.
Wide.
Yeah,
It's 6 count. I'll probably be seeing a lot of those 6 counts from Jim the Joy tonight. You know, on my team, you know, Jim called Jim Mr. 6 or 7.
Here goes Mike. Mike.
Got a little wide.
Yep.
Very fortunate to get 9 pins on that.
Yep.
Very nice coverage
coverage.
of that. Difficult spare. Any of the multi-pin spares are tough to
Got
make.
that right. 2 ways to make it and 100 ways to miss.
All right, we can get on lane 16 here real quickly. Damian Sauer. Oh. Yeah, let's go on number 18 here. Let Keon see how he can come back. Watch his revs on that ball again.
Sauer pulled that 10-pin.
Beautiful delivery.
Yeah.
Oh, you just see it right on it. Great angle from our cameraman there, just watching his head right on the ball delivery.
His
Beautiful
release was
shot.
right at his mark.
And we got Noah here going for his 8th strike in a
again.
row.
And
you
terrible.
Gotta
break.
be kidding me.
Terrible break.
Beautiful ball in the pocket.
Beautiful ball.
Sometimes we call that Mason ball.
Got that right.
Unfortunate 7-10 split.
We've seen 3 of them tonight.
Unbelievable. 3 pocket 7-10 splits.
Big Mike.
Beautiful. Wow, Mike just drives that thing back.
Ball took that last pin out.
Drive for a tough break.
Yeah, it was
break.
a tough break. Very tough break.
He's 224 through 9 though. Great game.
Yep. There's Andrew. Put the ball out really wide. A little too wide. Keon's got a shot for a 230 game. Noah's got 254. That was a good matchup on the top 2 guys. We're going for the spare. Very
Nice. Sure. And we'll get a quick wrap up here after the second game before we hit into the Bakers. As remember, Mason had that 107-pin lead, 998 to 891 as we went into the second game here. Put some high scores here. Gabe Tollaby rolls 213. All right, we'll see if he can come back here off the last couple. Ball's hooking back a little bit too much.
He did a little ball switch though. He did. He did ball switch last time. Got it wider.
Yep. Coach Ron there giving some more instructions. Coaches are allowed to talk to the bowlers anytime.
Noah get back on him after that bad break.
See if we can end up with a 254 here.
Yep. Very nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Kicks out the 10 pin there. Very nice job. Good focus of his eyes on it there. Right on his mark.
There you go. Very nice.
Fair. Very nicely done. A couple other scores from the other lanes here. Damian Sauer. Remember Damian, got had a sub there for him.
Yep.
Comes back. 211. Great job. You just got to forget what happened.
Yep.
And great job with the 211.
Well, it just got that pitch out a little wide. At the smoking 2. All right, Keon.
What do you think
Take
here?
it out for 230.
What do you think here, Keith?
Huh?
What do you think here?
Oh, straight back. Straight back.
Beautiful ball. My goodness.
Yep.
Watch his head here. Just stays down on the ball, right through it. His balance is perfect.
Yep.
Wow. Tell you
A lot of ball.
Glad I'm not a bowling coach.
I can take it out. 230.
For 230.
Noah had a 244.
244.
Very nice game. Then Mike can still shoot a 246. Van got that one in a little bit tighter. And there you go.
Good job by Anderson. Great job.
Key out one more time.
Great look at Keon here. Senior.
Yeah, I can't believe he's a senior already.
Man just cupped on that ball.
Wide open.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Really nice job. Oh.
You see his hand open up. Watch his hand. How his hand opens up on his delivery.
Boom, boom.
See that hand?
Wide open up.
And just straight behind the ball. Look at that. Man, me. He would have knocked down 15 pins with that ball.
That one ball there in the 7th frame where he just got a little wide, you know.
Yeah, same with Noah. That 7-10 split.
Yes.
Really good matches here. Totally two different styles, two different marks. Dallas going for a spare. You got 2. 149. One more forward here for Keon.
There's Keon.
That hand again, and here it comes.
I knew it. No! And the messenger said, "No way, baby."
He was doing a shot on that one.
No, he was doing a little too early. And the bowling god said, "Don't turn your back on me."
Still 229.
Nice game. He just comes in just a tad light.
Yep.
All right, we got Ethan and Michael Finley finishing up for Mason. 11 in this game.
246 for first 2 of the 10th, and see what he gets.
That smooth left that ball. Drop down. Got wrist out.
Come up.
Wow. Yep. Here's the problem. We got it wide. But with the lefty, now ball hooking over. Just got to get to the right side of the 3. Take the 3 back into the 7.
You can do it. You can do it. Touch it. Boom.
Close shot.
Yep.
Still
a really good game.
Nice 2-12 game.
Yep.
All right, that wraps up our second game of action here.
Yeah.
And so, it's interesting here. I got Keith Merritt here. Keith and my son bowled for Mason High School. And, out of all the great bowlers that came out of Mason, we've had 2 300 games in the history of Mason. And Keith's son, Sean, was one of them. He set that up. It was down at Crossgate Lanes. Just a lot of excitement in the air. And I think we're going to be able to keep. Here it is here. This is Sean's last ball, throwing up. He knew it, and boom, it was down. There's nothing like it for the kids. The excitement there. Bowled a 300 game. That was the second one there. You can see the second one here. The first guy to hug him was Braden Sauer, and as the older brother of Damien's there, who threw the first 300 in Mason history. So Great time. We take a look here for 9 bowlers in Mason, 4 boys there, 5 girls. Just in a couple of weeks, we'll be celebrating senior night here with the awards and then the banquet bowling, which is a fantastic tradition for the Mason Comets. We'll get back with you with a score after the second game and head into Baker's. All right. So we're starting here with Mason still having a lead, 1963 to 1838.
These Baker matches are fun.
Dare watch it. It's called Baker, or it's actually team bowling, when each individual bowler will bowl 1 frame, and then his teammate 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you repeat 6 through 10. 1838 was Lebanon's score.
They changed his line, and very nice ball. Very nice ball. There's Big Mike. Come up on the hip on that one.
Come through the hip. That's correct. All right, so we start Baker's here. We've got the Mason Comets at 1963, the Lebanon Warriors at 1838. Lebanon off to a Nice start here in the first Baker game with a spare and 2 strikes. Mason opening the first 3 frames.
Time to regroup, Mason.
Time to regroup, get it going here, because anything can happen here, as we see in Baker. It gets fast and furious in Baker. We're already in the 4th frame.
Andrews for Lebanon.
Oh, just couldn't get that tap. Let's see if Damian Sauer here for Mason can get him going. Just completed off that 2-11 game. That ball is wide.
Wide, yes.
I think he gave him something he can make there. 1-2-8. Almost carried through like a strike ball, Keith.
Yep.
Ball should come over and take care of the 8.
Exactly. Andrew making a 7 pin for Lebanon. Mr. Sauer makes a spare. There you go.
There it goes.
Very
Mason's
nice.
on the board, at least for the conversion.
All right.
We score through 4 frames here. So 79-36. Let's see the lead starts to cut early. Nice to have a bowler like that as Gabe.
Gabe.
Bowling is your anchor. He'll bowl the 5th, and then he'll bowl the 10th.
And here comes Keon to do the same formation.
Keon? And the cheers actually really get going here in the Baker as the team gets together on one lane.
Gabe.
No, just almost
sorry.
trying to start him off there in the 6th. Let's see if Mason's Jeremy Capehart trying to start off here.
He changed balls also.
Really came up high, put his hand up. Top that just got it out a little bit too much. Nice ball. The Warriors they're clean. Spares and strikes through 6.
Spares are so important in Baker matches. So important.
Got to at least take out the head pin on that, Keith.
Yep.
Anything could happen. Mason off to a tough start in the first game. They're only 74 through 6 frames. Oh, wow. There's Steamroller Brooklyn. Wow.
Hit the head pin. You never know what's going to happen.
Jonathan Davis from the comments.
Up, up. And it did. Beautiful ball. Beautiful.
They needed that one.
Yep. We're on a roll here. Right now we're 74 for Mason in the 6th and 129 for Lebanon in the 6th. So you can make up a lot of deficit in Baker's real fast. Another Brooklyn strike for Lebanon. Big Mike. Wow. Yep.
Boy, they are going through the nose. Just ball didn't come up for him.
Yep.
Makeable spare though.
This is a tough spare. What do you do?
Get the 1. Wow, it's kind of hard to believe with all those high scores that Mason had that 2 marks in 8 frames. Very rare.
Very rare. Andrew going for his spare. Nice go.
Big foundation 9th here for the Comets. Strike to do a lot of damage for him. Beautiful ball by Damian.
Ball Damian.
It's just amazing with a strike in the 9th, going into the 10th, you can pick up 60 pins really quick.
Gabe, beautiful ball. Hear me?
Gabe, 2 anchors right there. Yeah. Gabe and Keon. You go ahead. No, go ahead. You go ahead. No, I don't want to go. You go.
a strike, could use one right here with the first ball. Up an open hand, and here we go.
Oh, the messenger there. Definitely, finally takes it. I think that's the first time we've seen a messenger work.
Here it comes. Watch the head pin again, doing all the damage.
Boom.
There it goes. Here comes Gabe. Beautiful ball.
That'll put them 11 into 220s here.
Yep. Mason can take it out for being a 160. Little gamemanship going on there. You go, I go. No, you go, no, I'll go. Straight up. Straight back. Boy, it's really soft from the bottom of his delivery. He comes out that ball really nice. Wow. All right, so with a strike, Mason will have a 162 game. Lebanon at 226.
But you take a look at that 9th and 10th frame there for Mason, though, and they're struggling at 102 through 8. Strike here gives them 60 pins in the last 2 frames of the 162.
Yep. Build on that. Take that into the next game. Delivery. There you go.
Takes them all out. Beautiful.
Keon had 4 strikes that game.
Yes, he did. Wow.
All right, into game 1.
Yeah, we're gonna. So that was the first of our 4 Baker games. We'll have 3 more of these. We'll get the scores. We'll get the scores tallied up here for you. I know the match just got a lot tighter. So, and what the teams will regroup, see what orders that they want. They want to change bowlers, go with the same bowlers, change up the spots. All right, so Mason's roughly 130 pin lead is down. This looks like it's 2,064 for the Lebanon Warriors to 21-25 for the Comets.
They closed that deficit real quick. Mason just started off with a bad break at 8-10 split in the pocket.
8-10 pocket split.
There the crowd.
We got a nice crowd gathered here today. A lot of parents come in, aunts, uncles, everybody tries to come in, cheer on their team.
Nice conversion.
All right, Jonathan Davis up for the Comets.
Jonathan. Nice delivery. Good result. Almost.
Just couldn't quite kick that up.
Yep.
Came up high. Mason's got to make an adjustment with their feet. They're coming up high. Got to move those feet to the left side. Let that ball hook a little later.
Deep and even an adjustment first one. He's deeper in. Still came up wide. He's got to roll.
Wow. 4-pin miss. They're starting off just like they started off the last game.
Got that ball in the oil.
You know, Keith, he's on the left side spares. I'm a firm believer of the old 3-6-9. You know, you take your strike mark, you move. The 2-pin goes 3, 4-pin goes 6,
7-pin.
7-pin goes 9 boards to the right.
Yep. Why do you get it?
Same mark. On a house shot.
Oh, wow.
Toughness there. You don't see many from him.
Big Mike rolling here. He's struggling on that spare too. Back, make a spare. Spares are so important in Baker matches. Clean game.
Jacob for the Warriors here. With a two-hander. Beautiful ball comes up nice.
Mike for his conversion.
Nice job by Michael. Yep. Left side compared for the lefties sometimes aren't as easy.
Yep.
That's easy to say, but sometimes it can feel hard to do. So in times like these, when stock prices are swinging wildly one way or another,
Strike for the Warriors.
here's the advice you need. Don't feel that you have to win.
Oh, Damien Sire with an important strike for the Comets. They needed that.
And see if they're doing what you need and expect.
You know, I like when I get a little lead in Bakers, I like to just keep it going.
Oh, absolutely.
Just keep the momentum going. So the score there, they stay on the same side there, so the names don't transpose with the scores we see there.
All right,
But Keon here, important to see how that anchor spot can go. Beauty.
Take out that 10 pin.
Big green for the Big Green Comets.
It's nice to carry a wide pocket hit like that. Break.
Come up high, got a break.
Yep.
Zach Bellegrin, sophomore for the Mason Comets. Throws that nice smooth ball, but he gets it out.
Way right.
Not going to come back. Coach Riestenberg trying just about everything that he can here to get the Comets going.
Got to find some continuity here. Nice cover.
That 4 count hurt on a double.
Roll up, roll up. There you go, nice cover.
Nice conversion,
Nice
though.
cover.
Very important conversion. Not to waste 2 frames there.
Lebanon's 104 in the 5th and Mason's 81.
Remember the old days, Keith, when these scorecards, we used to keep marks at the bottom of the scorecard
Oh, yeah.
to keep track?
Absolutely.
Don't see that anymore on the...
In the old days, we used to keep score with the grease pencil and the plastic sheets.
Jonathan Davis trying to hold it up. The ball comes up high.
Yep.
Looks like Jonathan got it a little wide. So maybe outside on the wide side is getting drier out there. Hit the friction and just cut right into the head pin.
Yeah, you know where the bank is.
Let's talk to Jacob. Hey, Jacob, thanks for holding that. You're on that knock.
Young man trying to get his composure.
Too important. Nice deep breath.
And a nice spare.
Multi-pin spare here for Jonathan.
Yeah.
Oh, he takes it on the hard way there. Wraps it off the sideboard. Watch this replay. As the pin it comes across. Oh,
close
give
to
a little
stopping that.
kiss shot. That's what the Comets need right now, is just get in and start the marking again, which they've done here since the 2nd frame. Spare, 2 strikes, 2 more spares.
Another two-hander.
Oh, wow, where did that pin come from?
Okay. See what Mike can do with this.
Oh,
yeah.
there you
Wow.
go. Michael Finley, when he releases that ball straight up, it's coming in, but he has a tendency to sometimes yank and come over the ball, and that's what it just takes it right to the head pin.
It's a little fast with his feet.
Yep.
Andrew for Lebanon. Out wide. Picket fence.
Big strike here for the Comets.
Yep.
Damien Sire to double up.
Come on, Damien. Oh, bad break.
Good ball. I think we had a little bit like a flat 10 there, Keith. Did
Yeah.
you see that 6 pin just gets stuck in the gutter?
His line, he's so far inside. Sometimes you lose carry when you're that deep inside. Pulled it, yep. All right, it's a big spare here. It's right back in the match.
Nicely done.
Very nice.
That 10 pin. Very nicely done.
Back in the match.
He's an amateur bowler, there's no doubt about it. That 10 pin is the toughest.
Yes,
it's the one that drives us the craziest. There's no doubt about it.
Whoa. All right, so strike here gives Mason a 158, 188 game. Best Lebanon can do is 191. So put it right back in the game. Go high, Red. Oh, wow.
Another
Yep.
2-4-10.
That's the only thing I see wrong with that kind of two-handed delivery is if you do get it wide, you leave some of the weirdest little splits. That comes back so far behind the headphones.
Oh, a rare whiff for Dave.
Formation.
180 there.
See if he can give it a shot.
Oh, just misses.
Just missed again. 180 to 163.
180 to 163.
Lebanon picked up another 17 pins.
All right, we're halfway through in our Bakers. We've got 2 more of these coming up here.
Okay.
We'll get a tally here. Lebanon cut down a little bit. Mason, my calculations are correct. It's 22.88. Lebanon Warriors 22.44. It's a 44 pin.
44 pins.
As you can see, it's easy to make up.
Yeah, the coach is talking to the team. Coach Rod for Lebanon trying to keep his boys on the same track. And Coach Joe from Mason trying to get his boys to regroup.
You know, it's great to see that, you know, these 2 coaches, they've been at it such a long time, such commitment to the high school kids. Lebanon bowls, I believe, at the strike and spare lanes. Nice facility up in, oh.
Nice.
Zach Bellegrin, sophomore from Mason.
Well,
Whoa, we get 2 mixers to start the match. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Nice start. That's Mason's first mark in the first frame of all 3 of these games.
Just how Coach Joe drew it up.
Wide. That's not coming back there. Lucky he didn't leave a washout.
John. He can get a double formation and get him on the rail. He got his wide also.
Fortunate.
Stone 2 pin. Oh, I got to point out, we talking about little John Hayes
Yes.
at the beginning of the broadcast. 2 weeks ago, he starts off with his first 6 in a row, and then he left a smoking 5 pin.
And did he leave it or did he convert?
No, he converted.
Okay.
He called the fast 5, smoking 5.
John.
All right, John, nice cover.
Nice. Very nicely done. As you get into this 3rd and 4th Baker game, you see things get a little bit slower.
Yeah.
Yeah, concentration's there a little bit more. More nerves are there.
Yeah, a little more pressure. You only get to throw 2 balls a game, and you try to make the best out of both of them. Mike. Wow. Wow, what a bad break. Almost a 7-10, but he took the 7 out. A wiggling 10. Right now, the match is tied. And Lebanon
there's
is
that 10 pin again.
10 pin, very important. The advantage for a lefty, though, your ball breaks towards the 10 pin, so should be a relatively easy conversion.
Needs to take his time and push off.
On the lane.
Very nicely done.
Andrew for Lebanon. Right through the nose.
Lebanon's getting some good breaks here.
Yeah, they really
You know,
are.
going through the nose,
Yep.
staying away from the splits.
Sour.
Comes up high.
That's a correction from the first ball when he left that week 10.
Got to make these single pins.
And he did. Big spare here down for Mason. Stay with him.
Oh, comes up high.
Soften up.
Opens the door for Lebanon.
Yeah. I can see what this young man averaged in 227.
That's
a very nice
exactly
game.
what you want of your anchor.
Yeah.
You know, one thing about bowling, you don't have to be a 6'5", 280 pounder to throw a ball. Huh?
Wow.
Oh, another stone 9. That's his second of the day.
Scout, he's not helping him today.
Down it goes. He just got that one. Double for the Warriors. And here they come.
Got that ball in just a little bit.
It hit a little high. Just kissed it. And down it goes. The interesting thing here with the pins, you know, starting in the fall, Mason Bowl got all brand new pins, and those pins were a little sharp and weren't rounded as much on the bottom. Those pins weren't going down.
Saw a lot of 7-10 splits in the pocket like we saw in the first game. Oh, there's the break he's talking about.
There's a turkey.
Wow.
Zach Bellegrin for the Comets, much needed here.
Bad break.
Oh, a bad break.
Right now the breaks are
5-7.
flying on the right, not on the left. You can make this, though. You need to see 5 boards in and throw your strike ball. You can make this.
That's the key, Keith. You move 5 boards to the left, get that ball out. It's going to come and just kiss it on the right side of the pin.
Slide it over. Lebanon right now is on 3 in a row.
3 in a row. Important ball coming up here.
Another Brooklyn ball.
Wow, you know, Coach Riestenberg has just got to be going, you've got to be kidding me here.
John should even carry one here.
That's right in the pocket.
That puts you back there.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Another good break there.
Yeah, he
Could
did.
have left the washout, left that 10 pin. Here comes Michael Finley. Oh, with 10 in the pit. Here come the Comets.
All right.
It's great to see, you know, when the pressure comes up and the other team is just striking, getting some great breaks. You don't let it get to you.
Yeah, you know, to make some strikes in the ninth, that's a big foundation call. You make up a lot of pins in the 10.
Here's a key spare. I mean, he pulled it. Open in the ninth. Damian Sire with a chance here for Mason to get right back in this game.
Carry one time. Yep.
Comes up high.
All right. Difficult spare.
Both throw 7 counts in the ninth. Here's your captain. Boom, 10 in the pit. One thing when you have a bowler like that, he makes the right adjustments.
So you cover with the ball. Up. That hurt. What? Got plenty of time.
46, 181. So, interesting 10th frame here. We could be looking at a tight match.
Tight match. Yep. Nice ball. It's interesting watching him and Kieron bowling against each other. I mean, totally two different styles.
Yep, careful, Keon, not to get the ball too far outside.
Or too far inside.
Like that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, didn't trust it. This young man, all he has to do is just get it close to the second arrow. He's got a little hold room inside and a little wiggle on the outside. That's straight up 10.
Beautiful.
Beautiful ball.
Beautiful ball.
Yeah. He has struck all 8 times he's rolled in the Baker match.
That's a big spare there for the Comets. 211.
And a 166 with a strike here for Mason. Drinking RCO, need to finish out strong here.
You know, every
Nice
pin will
ball
count.
there. Yep. Give him a break. Yep. All right. 165 for Mason. 211 for 11.
Wow. My math is correct here. Two-pin lead. Yeah. We're about ready to get us started here. We'll get a correct total going into it.
Yep.
All right, so we got the score here. Lebanon takes the lead. Lebanon Warriors with 24-55. To the Mason Comets, 24-53. We got a two-pin match going into the last Baker. Guys, this is what high school bowling is all about.
My father-in-law used to say the game is closer than the score indicates.
Jeremy Capehart back in, comes up high, a little slow.
All right, you got to give every pin counts at this point.
2-0 Pennington. See if he can get the Warriors off to the start. He blasts it in the pocket, takes 10.
Mason has to get at least one here.
Every pin counts in this match, absolutely. Just missed. You know, over the weekend, the Comets were at a Baker tournament, you know, out at Northwest Lanes, and made it to the round of 16, to the 8, down all the way down to the semis, lost in the semifinals.
That's very respectable. Making it to the semis.
Best of 3, lost the last one. Tight match, went down to the last frame. Jonathan Davis, as always. Mason just can't get that Brooklyn. Balls just seem like they're little, like the speed loss down to it.
Yeah. The oil conditions that we talked about the first time around have changed. They got to make the adjustment.
It's a big conversion. Not easy.
Oh, now you got covered with the ball, and he did.
Oh, beautiful spare cover shot there.
And the other side. See how the ball takes out the back 8 pin? Very nice. Meanwhile, Mason just chopped the spare, so they've got 17 to 7.
Open.
Chance for 40 or something.
Damien Tsar.
Towers, good ball there.
Get him going there.
Get him going there.
The crowd's starting to get into it. They sense how tight this match is. Every frame matters here for Bill. Beauty. You know, Jacob came in as a sub in that second game and has been really rattling off the strikes for him.
Big Mike.
Michael Finley, he carries the strike. Now here we go. Key double here for those.
Yep.
Mason already on the double. Oh. Finally a bad break though for the Warriors. They've gotten so many breaks. Finally kind of got what they deserved on that one through the nose. Keon here on a double. Important ball for the Comets.
Wow.
Wow.
He is leaving. I think he's left every pin in the back row so far.
But a key break, though, for the Comets, not leaving that 7-10 split.
Yep. I know he's got to be getting a little frustrated. Make a spare, hammer the 10.
All right, carries the 1. 1 on a strike equals 2.
Not a guy. Max just got tied with a spare here, big time. 2-10 game. No problems there. We got a 2-10 game. Mason's on the spare and Lebanon's on an open.
Gabe throws it up. A little high.
Yeah. Almost tripped out the ball.
Jeremy Capehart, see if he can make that adjustment. He's been up a little bit high.
Yes, he has.
As he crosses over. Just off from the spot, not hitting his mark.
No, he's pulled it.
You know, both these teams will be getting ready for their sectional tournaments, and hopefully they can advance some sectionals on to districts, and that all-important state crown that they all choose.
I'd say both of them have a good chance.
Jeremy needs to convert this from this.
Release. Oh. Actually, the pendulum swings back to Lebanon's advantage.
With a strike here in this game.
Yep.
The Warriors go up by 5 plus the 2 more.
Oh, he went to the nose. So Coach Joe's got to have more something with their feet. The score there was 92. Mason actually in the 6th. Lebanon 88 in the 5th with a strike. Big spare here. Big spare here.
We talked about that earlier, how spares are important.
There you
Nice
go.
cover by
Nice
Jonathan Davis there.
Beautiful cover.
Beautiful coverage. Very important spare. I like this right here. Daniel Sarah gets right up there.
Yeah, he
Says,
did.
You know what? I'm going to get up there.
Put the pressure on you.
I'm going to get the ball up there.
Jump
You see, he was inside. Didn't know whether it was going to stay in the oil or not. But important conversion. Takes a deep breath. These multi-pin spares aren't easy.
Yep.
All right, so through 7 frames here. Lebanon has a 114. Mason with a 110.
Big spare here.
So that's 4 pins plus the 2. It's 6-pin difference.
Stop.
All right. And there's a nice cover there in the 8th for Mason. Puts a little bit of pressure on Lebanon here.
This young man right here has been money. He's been striking every shot.
Jacob came in as a sub, so we'll see what he does. Very important 8th frame here. Beautiful ball. He's running man.
Big Mike up in there.
Mason really needs a strike here. Strike here just about close the door. Boom! Takes 10 pin back.
Yep.
Huge ball.
Huge.
Mike covers.
Yep. You need a break here at the 10th.
And you got your anchor. Your 227 average
Pretty
bowler.
good.
Junior. Strike here.
Straight up
Puts the
10.
stake down, and he does.
Young man's got a nice game. That's about as flush as you get right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, straight back.
You know, what a great comeback by the Warriors.
Man, open. Yeah, just kicking straight.
What? Keith, I hope I'm not on lane 16 tonight because that lane is just not carrying.
Well, I think you throw a little more revs than he does. I think you might carry that.
But what a great comeback for the Warriors. Down by 160-some kids going into Baker.
Oh!
Down it goes! When they're carrying, they are carrying. Watch this replay here, Keith.
All right, the head pin does the damage again.
Boom,
To
it
the
whacks
wall,
up.
kicks out the 4 pin, and then trips out the 9.
I think it took them both.
Sure did.
Could have been a 4-9 open.
Instead, it's a 4-bagger. Dion made his spare. There'll be a, that didn't do shoot over 200, 204 with a strike here. That's close.
Beautiful finish. 204.
Yep, very nice finish. Right there, just a frustration ball.
That sure was. They didn't have it.
Yep.
On 64, and the teams congratulate each other. What a great, exciting day of bowling here.
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
All right, this will be a final score here for the Lebanon Warriors, 26-71. And the Mason, 26-61. 26-61 to the Mason Comets, 26-61. Close match, great match. I'd like to thank Mason Bowl for allowing us to come in here and put this on TV for everybody.
Yeah, Pat Schroeder owns this establishment, runs a great, great house. And Mike Ackerman and Chuck Hardiman, guys come up here and open bowl, they'll take care of it. Great place.
Be great. If you guys want to check out more on high school bowling, go to OHSAA highschoolbowling.com. Find out your favorite team, find out where they bowl, and come out and watch a match. So that'll about do it from here, Keith. It's fun working with you.
Good time. Thank you very much.
Until we do it again, that wraps it up. Final score, Lebanon 26-61, 26-71, Mason 26-61. Thank you. Good night.